Where I, on the other hand, am someone who gets pinned all the time as someone who smokes marijuana. It's kind of funny. Got this. I've got it. Got it. Yoo-hoo! Hello guys, welcome to Shoreline, one of my favorite trails, if only just for the views around here. And hopefully it doesn't get too muddy. It's been thawing out, and the climb up here got a bit muddy. But today, I kind of wanted to talk about something a little different. Since I came from Illinois, some of you don't know, and now I live in Colorado, where marijuana is legal. That's right, we're talking about weed today. Now, a little backstory on me. I have never smoked marijuana, never smoked weed, never wanted to. And I'm gonna need concentration right here real quick. It's just not something I've cared to dabble into. I got mountain biking and stuff. I got plenty to give me a rush, and I just worked myself into a point where I can have a very open mind. And as you know, I probably question a lot of things. So the idea of eating marijuana has not been something I've wanted or cared for. But, so what has it been like going to somewhere where across the street from my work and down the block a little bit is a dispensary and people can do it? Well, for one, people aren't doing it out in the streets. You can't do that. Two, I know underage is still going to be an issue, but you can't buy it unless you're 21. And so you really don't see it a whole lot. It's just kind of like, oh, there's dispensaries, and then every once in a while you'll be going down the street and someone's smoking in their house, and if you haven't smelled it, it's a very pungent smell. So I'm not a fan of the smell, but it's kind of like the same thing with cigarettes. It's kind of stupid to smoke them, but people do. And you just kind of have to let it be and kind of just try to avoid, try to avoid the smell if you can, if you don't like it. But in the other sense, what are my personal views about marijuana being legal? Not just like, oh, it's legal, so I just deal with it. But me, since I've moved here, I haven't heard of anything like someone getting into a car crash because of marijuana. Someone, beating on someone because they're high. It just I haven't heard of it. And even when I knew people who smoked marijuana back in Illinois, never heard of it. There's all these busts and everything. So, but otherwise, the reality is it's not a big deal. And let's be real, the Colorado government has capitalized on it. And I know a whole bunch of states are following suit. I don't know what states are right now, but I think we'll see a change for marijuana being legal. So, and I'm fine with that. Let people be, let people do it. We have alcohol and cigarettes legal, which have much more negative impacts than marijuana. So, I really think it's time for a change where we start really looking at it. And I know there's always the, alcohol in moderation doesn't do much. And yeah, I'll go out and have a beer with a friend. But it's very easy to abuse. And mean, you can abuse marijuana. It's just not as big of an issue. So, and let's be real, what's the hearsay on people who do smoke marijuana? I mean, you have your typical stoners, your hippie-esque people, but the reality is most people, woo, they're just normal people who just enjoy it. I mean, some people who say, oh yeah, I do. I was like, oh, you know, you wouldn't pin him as a person who does, but he does. Where I, on the other hand, am someone who gets pinned all the time is someone who smokes marijuana. It's kind of funny. All right, let's get up this climb. This guy ain't easy. It's really short, but this guy gets steep right here. Oh. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Woo. Yep. Let's do this. Oh, woo. Oh. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all we got here. Till next time.